I got Bob Levy on the phone because, hey, Bob.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me lock you in so I don't lose you.
Okay.
All right, you know how you're always saying, like, you know, Chappelle ripped off your material and stuff?
That wasn't exactly how I said it.
But other comedians have. You get incensed when other comedians rip off your material.
Yeah, I mean, the way it happened that way in the crowd, yeah, that was one thing.
So anyway, Brent from Bubba's show, he's pissed off at you because he says you stole his bit.
What is that?
So I'm going to put Brent on with you and let you guys take it up, okay?
Okay.
All right. Brent. Hey, Brent.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Brent from Bubba's show. He's Bubba's producer.
What did Bob Levy steal from Brent?
Well, I mean, it's all. I mean, it's all of our bit. But it came to my attention that Bob. And I don't know that it's Bob or who came up with it. That Bob does our shock collar bit on Kid Chris's show.
This is where you take a shock collar and shock the balls.
Well, from what I understand, they put it around the neck, which is originally what we used to do.
Right.
And when we first came up with the bit, we used to put it on people's necks.
And then what do? You shock them when they get something wrong, an answer wrong.
An answer wrong, or they do karaoke. You do kind of like almost an American Idol where they do karaoke, and when they're bad, you know, the judges shock them.
That's a funny bit. In other words, someone comes in and says they can sing, and if the judges think they suck, they shock them.
Yeah,
Right.
I love shock collar karaoke.
That's great. That is a great bit of yours. That is a classic bit.
And we even went so far as to trademark it back in 2003. It's federally trademarked.
Because it was such a good bit.
Yes, absolutely.
Because who knows, someday in the weird world of television, it could end up being a show.
Yeah, you know, I really, you know, back then I didn't so much sympathize with you, but now I really do. That we've been on Sirius, and they've shown some of our bits on Howard TV. You know, radio assholes all over the country are ripping them off, and now I really understand what you were talking about.
So Bob Levy goes on another show and rips off your bit?
Yeah, and I don't know if it was his idea. I don't know if it was the show's idea.
What show is this?
Yeah, first of all, that wasn't my idea, and that wasn't the first time we did it on a Kid Chris show, you know?
Oh, so Kid Chris is doing shock collar karaoke.
Well, no, we haven't. No, karaoke, no. We were stun gunning a guy's penis and with a shock collar on him back in San Antonio. I mean, that was when he was in San Antonio. I mean, I don't know.
What about that, Brent? Maybe Kid Chris developed this bit. What do you think of that?
I highly doubt that. We started doing this bit in...
How far back does this bit go, Brent?
We came up with it in 2000, 2001.
When did Kid Chris, when was he on in San Antonio, Bob, and when were you doing this?
I wasn't in San Antonio at the time, but I remember doing it, like I was doing it over the internet and that. And it was around, like, that time. I don't know. He was doing it in... I think he was around in Kansas, too. I mean, I don't really know. I didn't come up with the bit. So I don't really know what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
So this is really an argument for Chris and Brent.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's an argument with Chris. I mean,
Well, it is an original idea, and, you know, it's an outrageous idea, so if whoever came up with it should be credited, at least. I mean, I'm a big proponent of that. I mean, I've been ripped off all over. Hey, Sal, what do you want to say to this?
No, I was with Bob Levy way back when we left K-Rock. And Kid Chris has been doing it for a while. No disrespect, Brent, but they're not doing shock collar karaoke. Kid Chris used to shock people's balls with a taser gun.
Exactly, and where do you think they came up with that idea, Sal?
Well, I don't know, but shocking itself, Jackass, I know 10 years ago, used to put shock collars on guys, and they would shock them as well.
Brent, that is true. I remember I got a letter from Johnny Knoxville when he was 16 years old. He was not on Jackass yet.
And now he's 53.
I don't know what. Well, he looks it. But anyway, Johnny used to write me. He was a fan of the show, and I remember this clearly, and I'll tell you why. He wrote a letter and said he would like to come on my show. He was a high school kid, He said, I want to shock my balls. He wants to take a taser gun. What do you call that?
A taser. He wanted
gun.
to taser himself.
Wanted to taser himself. So I went to Tom. I said, this is kid writing me. He wants to taser himself. I think this would be funny. And Tom said to me, under no circumstances will I allow a guy to come in and taser his balls. So I said, okay. And I was like, and then next thing I know, about 2 or 3 years later, this guy's on Jackass tasering his balls, making a fortune.
Working for the same company.
Working for Viacom, which was the same company telling me I can't do something.
You know what they didn't have that we did? Tom.
Right. I mean, Tom, and I went, Tom, you motherfucker. But Brent, so I don't know, but maybe a kid heard this on your show and then took it.
Yeah, because to be clear, though, I mean, when they're using a taser, they're not really using a taser. They're using a stun gun. There's a bit of a difference. But I think where the original idea from us came is hooking up a dog shock collar to people.
Right. Yeah, I understand that. And in fact, I mean, I've had many bits that have been taken and altered a little bit to make it look like they're being original.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. I know Chris. Chris is a friend, and I don't know.
And I like Chris too. I actually have a lot of respect for the guy, and I'm not mad about it. It's just it seemed odd to me when Levy was on getting so pissed off at Artie.
Right.
That's what kind of set my radar up.
I wasn't pissed off at Artie. I mean, I don't know. It was in different arguments.
No, you were pissed off at Chappelle, but Artie was you know.
Well, he said something on the wrap-up show. It had nothing to do with the joke or anything. It was just something he said that pissed me off.
All right. So in other words, there's no beef here, I don't think. Mark, what do you want to say? This is Mark from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Howard, I can't believe that Levy would be involved in stealing material like that. There's got to be some kind of mix-up or something. Do we have a tape of that? Or something that we could hear as a verification of this?
Bob? Artie, do you believe this?
It sounds like, I mean, listen, it's a real funny idea. Do you think there's any way 2 people in the world could have thought of this? I think there is.
Not 2 radio guys.
No?
No. Radio guys just steal shit from each other.
Hardly one.
But I want to get clear, Brent, what exactly are you saying? That someone specifically took the bit of putting a collar, a dog collar around... And
because
that's what he's saying. Yeah,
because honestly, when we came up with that bit, I don't know of anybody in the country, and I keep up with the business quite. I stay up on it. I don't know of anybody in the country that was doing that bit when we first started doing it.
I know Brett is very thorough.
All right, well, Brent, can I give you something? How about Howard? When Richard licked my balls, you guys went out and had a ball licking segment as well.
But they credited us.
Yeah,
okay.
We credited you.
Okay. All right.
And to be fair, we also for these 2 guys in Jacksonville, we had a funeral back then, and we credited Howard then. We said we think it's a good idea. Howard came up with it. This is Howard Stern's idea, and we're going to do it.
Yeah, I kind of like, at least like when somebody takes a bit from the show, I mean, that's what pisses me off about Jay Leno. Jay Leno thinks because he's on TV, it's a different universe. No, it's a bunch of guys all taking my shit and just kind of acting like they're and then they burn it into the ground. And they do it over and over and over again. And then when I do it, they go, oh, you ripped that off from Jay Leno.
Oh, that would just incense me.
Yeah, well, it makes me nuts. 𝗑𝗄𝗿𝗱, you're on the air.
Hey, Brent, you always start shit. Remember you said that stuff about me I said something about you on the message board and you were to get me in the bubba gun and all that stuff? Just need to calm down, dude.
You sawed-off fucking clown.
Fuck you, you bald fucking mongoloid-looking piece of shit.
Okay,
looking for fucking airtime.
Anytime you want to settle this like a man, 𝗑𝗄𝗿, I will fucking knock you down your throat.
You can kick anybody's ass, you big fucking Neanderthal-looking fucker.
Any day you want, you pussy fucking child molesting clown.
I don't want to fight anybody.
You gonna fight him, 𝗑𝗄𝗿? You gonna fight Brent?
Fuck no, he'll fucking kill me. I just want him to shut the fuck up.
𝗑𝗄𝗿, it's so great when 𝗑𝗄𝗿 gets, because 𝗑𝗄𝗿's got a big mouth.
Right, but he can't fight. He knows
he can't
that.
fight, and boy, and you can get him to apologize when you're in a room with him.
Oh yeah, we did that to him with the black guys.
Sal got 2 black guys.
Apologize to me.
What?
Just like you bitched out when those 2 black guys, when Sal brought those 2 black guys backstage, you bitched out then.
Yeah, you would too if you saw the
apologize to those.
They made Yucko say, "I'm a white piece of shit," and he said it, and then he said, "Louder, motherfucker!" He goes, "I'm a white piece of shit." Can I tell you?
Did we put that on Howard TV?
Yeah, we got to put it back up. It's so funny.
That should be one of those things that just is always
a
up there.
perennial, an evergreen.
Sal gets these two black guys who he knows, and they get these two black guys to show up, and they go, "Hey, Yucko, you used the N-word, didn't you, in your act?" He goes, "Yes, I did." And the black guys go, "Well, we're gonna kick your ass." And Yucko's like, "Uh-oh." And he goes, and Yucko's shaking.
He's shaking. He goes, I'm so sorry, guys. It was just an act.
Yeah, I don't think he fucking had a gun, though.
And then, oh, yeah.
Right.
And then the black guys go, "All right, if you want to apologize, you have to say, I'm a white piece of shit." And Yucko goes, "I'm a white piece of shit."
And he goes, "Louder, motherfucker! Louder!" Yucko shrugs his shoulders, and he looks down and goes, "I guess I'm a white piece of shit. What can I say? I'm sorry." And he's got half of his makeup on still. Oh. The top is off.
Hey, motherfucker, you talking, man? You think that shit is funny? You know, you got the real motherfucker. I'll put a fucking hole in your head and fuck up. Hey, I want you to fucking apologize. I want you to apologize. You a sorry motherfucker. I want you to tell me that you a sorry motherfucker. You apologize and you a piece of shit. A piece of white trash. Say that shit right now. I'll get over there and beat your fucking ass. What the? Say that shit. Say that shit, motherfucker. Fucking say it, man. Fucking say it. Guys, come on. He's wait, let Yucko apologize. I'm sorry. It's just an ass. I want you to say I'm a white piece of shit. Say it. Say no. I want you to say I am a white piece of shit. I mean, no. I don't want to hear no fucking I guess. I want you to say, repeat after me. I am sorry. I am sorry. And I am a white piece of shit. That's all I need. Punk ass bitch. No, fuck you. No, listen, it's fine. I knew it. Tell her. Guys, come on, fuck him up. Guys, come on, man. Fuck him up. No, listen. But let him. By the way, piece of shit. Been pranked. I just got fucking pranked by a couple of fucking niggas on Howard Stern on Demand. Fuck you.
So, Yucko, you're not going to fight Brent, right?
Fuck no. I just want him to apologize. He knows that I didn't say anything about him. I'm like Gary. I kind of take things personally about the show, and Yucko gets on and says all kinds of bad things. When did I fucking say anything about Bubba or you or anybody, dude?
You get on there and say, I'd never, on the Stern Fan Network, I'd never listen to Bubba.
I don't even go on that fucking site.
Oh, okay. All right, you're dealing with Wendy the retard or Gary the retard here. You can just tell me.
I never said anything about you. You produced the fucking emails or posts or whatever the fuck you call them, and if I talk shit about you, I will do anything you want, fucker.
Will you blow him?
Will you get into the bubba gun?
And blow him?
Fuck no, I'm not getting in that motherfucker.
Well,
I like Brent, I like Bubba.
I just got a note, Yucko.
You should apologize, you motherfucker.
Yucko, I just got a note that says you're on Stern Fan Network all the time.
Well, I'm on Stern Fan Network, but I never said anything about fucking Bubba or Brent or any shit.
But you said you never go on there.
Right.
Yeah, I never posted anything about him.
Oh,
okay.
Well, what is it then?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, Yucko.
All right, so if he finds a post about him on there from you,
I say, Yucko.
You got to go in the bubble gun and blow Brent.
No fucking way.
I say Yucko walks through Harlem with a T-shirt that says, "I'm a white piece of shit."
He'd rather go in the bubble gun.
I didn't do, Brent, just you didn't know I didn't do anything.
All right, okay. And you're never on Stern Fan Network, gotcha.
I am on Stern Fan Network. I never said anything about you. I post on their dates and upcoming gigs and shit like that. I never post anything talking shit about you. I know that fucking much.
The only way to get to
We
the
just
bottom.
counted. Yucko has 1,512 posts on Stern Fan Network.
None of them, Ben.
But none of them are about Brent. I posted.
We're going through each and every one of them.
About the show. The show. I take when people say bad things about our show, I take it personally because I'm a fucking comic. I make fun of everybody. All right, well, then I'm making fun of you sawed-off fucking bastard.
Well, okay, I'll take it. I'm a sawed-off fucking bastard. I'm a white piece of shit. You happy now? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Yucko, my God, don't backpedal that easy.
Yucko's getting used to saying he's a white piece of shit. I'm a white piece of shit.
If the shoe fits,
He's a shit that's albino. All right.
Yucko just backed down in my argument.
Yeah, I know. Yucko took over your whole argument.
The only way to get to the bottom of the other thing is you got to talk to Chris. What year were you doing it in San Antonio, Bob?
I was down there with him probably in 2002, and then I know that he was in Kansas before that. You know what I mean?
Doing that bit?
I believe he was doing it in Kansas. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I did not write.
No,
that
we
bit.
don't know what you mean.
And Howard, you know the stuff that Chris done out there because he would tell you stuff that he was doing out there and what he wasn't allowed to get away with. And that.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
And at that point, we were also on XM at that time.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know. No offense, I love you guys, but I didn't even know who you guys were until Howard mentioned you.
There's something very harsh in the world when you create something.
Yes.
And other people take it. You know what? What's killing me right now is this I'm Smarter Than a Fifth Grader show. The guy from Long Island who developed it, and that's been a running gag on our show for years, and now I can't even do it anymore. And not only that, somebody's making a fucking fortune off of it. Fox Network, everyone. And it's, it's...
I remember hearing that bit on your show in the early 90s.
Yeah, we've been doing it forever, and it's like, it was, I've sued actually over certain bits and won. Oh, whatever,
And that's why we started if you look, I sent Gary the email. We federally trademarked that bit and we put it up for public opposition.
Yeah, shocking the balls and puss,
and nobody came forward.
Nobody came forward.
And by the way, I got to give you guys a compliment. Bubba sent me a T-shirt that you guys made, and sometimes I think the T-shirts aren't, they missed the mark. This one's really nice.
Which one is this one?
It's like a Bubba sent it to me. It's a gray sweatshirt, it looks like a gym sweatshirt. It's got the serious dog in the middle, and it says Bubba. I'm going to wear it.
It's the university shirt.
Yeah, University of Bubba.
Yes.
I like that shirt. Who made that one?
Thanks. Yeah. Well, actually, that's a common theme among college shirts, and Bubba kind of saw one day. He goes, "Man, we need to do a Bubba shirt like that."
So Bubba,
I got a shirt like that. I'm kidding.
So Bubba stole that from a college, Brent?
Hey, Howard.
He was inspired.
Shirt.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Benji just forwarded me a note. This is sort of interesting. Benji pitched an idea January 22nd of 1998 where we should have people come in who try to lose weight. If they lose weight, they get some sort of sexual reward. And if they gain weight, they get a non-lethal electrical shock.
Yeah.
So Benji pitched the shock idea in 98.
I know. We weren't allowed to use it. Every time I'd go to Tom and say we want a shock.
Right.
There was no shock.
See, actually, Brent, we invented that, but we didn't get a chance to put it on the air.
All I'm saying is that proves that two people could have had the same idea.
Fucking Hitler invented the shock. I mean,
well, I actually have invented everything in radio. It's just I can't prove everything. All right.
What I'm talking about, though, is specifically using a dog collar.
All right, Bob.
Oh, all right.
Stop stealing Brent's material, please.
Yeah, and Bubba's incensed. That's why I'm on the phone this morning.
Really?
He's just out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
Yeah, Bubba,
so I said, calm down. Just let's get to the bottom of it.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Bubba's incensed. Let's get him on the phone.
Bubba should wrestle Bob because Bob was a professional wrestler.
You know what? That would actually be good.
Bob, you could kick Bubba's ass, right?
Sure, if I stun gun him first.
No, but seriously, how the fuck? I mean, you're out of shape. I mean, how the fuck were you?
Why am I out of shape? I'm not out of shape.
You're not?
No.
You can still wrestle?
For somebody my age, I mean, if I trained a little bit, I can get back and do it.
No kidding, Bob. I am shocked that you were like a tough guy.
Did you have a physique, Bob?
I wasn't huge, but I mean, I was in decent shape. You know what I mean?
Why are you out of shape? Every weekend for 4 hours every Saturday, you throw up blood.
Yeah, but that's my gimmick. I spit in his eyes. That's how I close them.
Yeah, I never saw someone. There's times where Levy might die in front of you. He's coughing.
He's a wrestler that does coke every weekend.
Oh. So that's what it is. I can go 20 minutes in the ring. Even Kid Chris used to wrestle too. So this is pretty funny. We should have a big thing with Giant Sheik, Chris, me, and against Bubber.
Bubber. All right. Hey, Brent.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we got to the bottom of anything, but
you are gay.
You know what? And before I just wasn't that upset about it until I heard that argument with Artie, and I was like, okay, this is kind of odd.
Right.
That wasn't an argument with Artie. I mean, me and Artie are friends, man.
No, I understand.
Friends. Now you're friends.
He forgets the argument.
You had a huge argument, Bob. You weren't going to even.
Turn show you argue on the air. You don't argue off the air. I mean, that's how the show is. I mean, we're friends.
Yeah, we invented that.
We invented arguing.
Exactly. I don't want to hear you.
We invented arguing on the air.
I pitched arguing. I remember January of '98. I pitched. If two guys have a disagreement, they should yell at each other
on the air
and give their opinions out at the top of their lungs and yell over each other. We never called it an argument.
Quite frankly, we did invent that on the radio. I'm telling you, nobody used to argue on the air. All right, hey Brent and Bob, thank you very much, and I don't know, that's it. Listen to Brent today on the Bubba Show from 2 to 3 to 7.
And then tomorrow morning live, we're going to have a black guy versus a white guy panhandling and see who comes up with more money.
White guy.
Yeah, I'd say that too, and we're going to have the white guy dressed like a bum, and we're going to have the black guy dressed nice, and see if he can. We can even.
See, that's what I consider that the weakness in the argument. You're going to have the black guy dressed nice, so nobody will think he needs anything.
Right. Have him wear the same thing, so there's a control group.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, we're doing that at 3:00 today on the Kid Chris Show. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, guys.
I don't know. I hate missing up any Bubba incensed opportunity. I wish Bubba would have called.
Yeah, Bubba should have called all that.
What was he incensed about?
I can't even talk, Brent. Do this.
Because Brent comes on, he's all rational. Well, one thing I know for sure, because we copyrighted this, Sal and Richard invented ball licking on the air, like licking each other's sack.
So far, nobody's
stepped up
contesting that.
Right.
Nobody's contesting that, and they won't even do it.
No. Nobody wants to steal it.
Here is the actual copyright, Shock Collar Karaoke, that Brent and Bubba filed. Actually have the trademark, actually.
How do you copyright that?
It's trademarked. Shock Collar Karaoke.
Here's the deal.
That's funny. Yes, Dan, you're on the air in Long Island.
Hey, Howard, what's up?
Hey.
Howard, how long do you think you're going to be in AGT? Is it just one season, or is it going to be Do you have a multi?
I have no idea. I've enjoyed doing this season. The one aspect I don't like is the travel. I now have to go to Vegas next week, and that's fine. But I don't. Listen, it's fine, but it's a big schedule, and also then they moved the show to New York for me, and where are they sticking in fucking Newark? I mean, if I had known that up front, I don't think I would have done the deal.
They might as well live it in California.
Yeah, I think I could get there faster. The whole idea of shooting the show in New York was that I've got a morning radio show I got to get to. Newark's an hour away if I'm lucky with traffic. I don't know what they're doing, but they're very nice people. They treat me wonderfully. I've got no complaints. But as far as another season, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Well, if America likes it, then we'll decide.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't even happened. So.
Well, I usually don't watch those, Howard, but I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for me anyway. 15 years of great radio.
All right, Dan. Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Bye.
All right.
What was about the other 15?
Well, he's only been listening for 15, I'm assuming, or we had 15 shitty years. And,
I hope that's what he
I'm doing this so long. Took Will Murray an hour and a half to get out of Newark after a Nets game last week. Can you imagine me? I finished that taping at 10 o'clock.
And you're not going to be the first to get to leave.
No, I gotta. By the time I get out of there, what will?
It was one of the most frustrating experiences of my life.
I mean, they think...
And you're, like, in the same place that he's going to be, right?
I wanted...
Yeah, right there.
There is such a great
at the
studio
Rock.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Right over the bridge. In Brooklyn, they got this place called the Ship something, I don't know.
It's that shipyard.
Yeah, shipyard.
Something.
They got these big,
Ship
luscious
terminal.
studios there. They could have built the AGT studios.
And you'd be home in 20 minutes. I'm telling you,
home in
it
20
didn't
minutes.
move. Like 2 blocks, I could have literally crawled quicker than it took me to drive.
Well, I got news for you. I'm judging from Brooklyn or I'm judging from Silver Cup Studios. It took you, how long, an hour and a half?
An hour and a half to get out of town.
That's what I mean. I can't do that.
For a
I got a
shitty
job.
Nets game.
I got a fucking job, Will.
Your crowd's going to be bigger than this.
A Knicks game or a
Nets.
Nets?
Like, nobody
No one
cares
even
about the
goes.
Nets.
How could they have traffic at a Nets game?
The players.
Oh,
The
what they
players
did
were
to me.
leaving?
What they did to me. I said, you're going to Newark. No. That's another whole... That's a whole other country over there. That's like going to the Poconos.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Can you helicopter?
No, I'm not helicoptering at night.
But that would be like 10 minutes.
I know. I'm not doing it. I don't want to die for AGT. Right. You know, how fucking dumb will I feel?
Oh, no.
And then you can take the PATH train every 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, Ronnie, realistically, how long is it going to take me to get out of Newark and get home? 10 o'clock at night. 10:30, 11:30. I could maybe... I won't be in bed till noon, until
What
midnight.
time does the show end?
Ronnie, seriously, give me give it to me. Give me the straight fucking answer.
It's hard to say, depending if they're doing any kind of construction at night, you know, at the
My
tunnel
luck, they'll be
or
doing
whatever.
plenty, yeah.
Without if there's no traffic at 10 o'clock at night, it should take 45 minutes.
Oh.
But
When is there no traffic?
yeah, it should take 45 minutes.
But it'll be an hour.
Going there
at least.
That's sort of the. That's
That'll
be,
be a big problem. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you know I'll have to leave 2 hours early because you'll say, well, what if there's traffic?
Yeah, well, you know, they'll probably want you if it's an 8 o'clock. You tape if it's live at 8 o'clock. They're probably going to want you there at 6, right, for
Of
makeup
course.
and hair and all that.
Well, that's right
So
in the
you're
middle
gonna be
of
leaving
rush
right in the middle of rush hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hang myself.
I mean, I was talking to Will. He was just talking about it. He said it took him forever to get to Prudential,
I
which
know.
is right near this other thing.
I have to leave now for July. I mean,
you know where you run? I'm sorry. You know where you run into trouble, and I don't know why. This is either George Washington or the Lincoln Tunnel. Sometimes at 10 o'clock at night for no good reason.
Right, traffic.
Oh,
because
no.
of,
All of
construction.
all of the easy pass lanes are not open.
Not only that, they close a tube also.
Yeah, they'll just close a tube. Like I've been at the George Washington Bridge at 11 o'clock on a Thursday night, and for some reason there's not enough lanes open.
Oh.
Just they don't. I don't know whether they want to hire more
All
people.
I know is I had discussions with these guys. They were talking about Silver Cup, which is 10 minutes away.
Right.
or the place in Brooklyn, which was about 15 minutes away. 20, right?
And
How
what
long to get to
happened?
that Brooklyn joint?
It depends, 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
And to get back at night, it would be a breeze.
Right.
At that hour of the night.
That's what they were talking about. Then, what happened? Who the hell knows, Robin? You're a newswoman. Please find out.
Well, those are two perfectly viable places. Where
One
they
of them
booked.
They said they couldn't get the place in Brooklyn. It was way more money.
Something
I
with
said,
sound,
what was booked?
something
It's so
soundproofing or something?
It's so crazy because, first of all, the mayor of New York City, Mayor Bloomberg, loves to bring business into New York. He would have talked to them.
Yeah, they didn't try
They didn't.
everything they could. I think they were in a rush.
Oh.
You already tried to book the mayor on the show?
No, it's too late.
Yeah,
We're
they've
going to
already
Newark.
set up.
And I got nothing against Newark because it's just damn far away. It's too far. Oh. What am I going to do?
I don't know, man.
You're going to sit in traffic. That's what you're
Yeah,
going to
well, what am I going to do? Yeah, I got a radio show to do.
And it's two nights
There's
a week?
no reason. There's no reason to stay there. It's stupid.
Yeah,
but
that
you got to
ain't
be
gonna
there
do
in the
me any good.
morning.
Right.
You know,
Is it
you gotta
2
be
nights
there.
a week?
Well,
Like you have a live show and a results show?
there's a Tuesday night show and a Wednesday night
Tuesday
show. So
night's
Wednesday
2
night's
hours.
no problem. It's the Tuesday
It's
night.
the Tuesday night
It's from 8 to
you're
10.
concerned about.
8 to 10 o'clock. If I'm lucky, I'll get home by midnight.
8 to 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 to 10.
Wow.
And
we're up at 4 in the morning, so I'm gonna be wide awake
And
for that.
the Wednesday night show is what, 9 to 10, right?
Yeah. It's always 10 o'clock that we get out.
Well, yeah, but Wednesday you don't have to get
Yeah.
up the next day.
Right. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but you're still going to be fried because you got to be doing a radio show Wednesday morning.
I know.
You know.
After having a late night Tuesday night.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm not too psyched about that.
Maybe you'll get used to it.
Yeah, Ronnie. You got to figure out a way to first. We have to have a police escort. That's all.
I remember when we did the pay-per-view thing there a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Newark cops were really cool.
Yeah.
If you remember, they got us out in like 5 minutes.
Did they?
Yeah, maybe they can figure something
so
out.
I'm going to try and make some connections. We got time. I'm going to try and
All right, great.
see what I can work out.
Well, all right. Get on that, Ronnie.
Maybe you'll like working in Newark if they're...
Ronnie, buy an ambulance, and then let's
Well,
turn it
that's
on.
what I was thinking, that maybe you could buy something with a bed in it and you could just sleep.
Can you imagine? Yeah, an ambulance. Ronnie could carry me out with another guy on a stretcher. Yeah, because it's going to be 2 hours getting back from Newark. Oh, my God. Yeah, just leave me in the stretcher. And then, when I get home at midnight,
you're going to be
Yeah, I'm going to be right in
asleep.
bed.
Yeah,
sure. Sal and Richard went on the street asking people about Dick Clark, and then, they were trying to make a joke about, do you miss Dick? Do you love Dick? And all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's why they get paid the big money. And they went out on the street and asked people, and this one angry lady was, so angry about me when they brought up my name, and I went, gee, I haven't done any Mel Gibson type stuff.
What's
But,
she angry about you for?
she just doesn't like me, my reputation, thinks I'm gross. The usual stuff.
What did you love most about Dick?
Dick Clark.
I loved his friendly disposition. He seemed like someone that was approachable.
So are you a huge Dick fan? Or?
Not real. I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I don't follow him.
Now, being that you're not a huge Dick fan, would you say then you're a small Dick fan?
You're funny.
No, okay.
Yeah. How about we say his name, Dick Clark fan? That sounds more appropriate.
Yeah, she's not a 2-year-old. She got it right away,
right.
you guys. Are you a small Dick fan or a big
huge Dick fan?
Or a huge cock fan?
How did you feel about Dick's stroke?
I personally feel that the way the questions are being asked, how did we feel about the incident that happened to Mr. Clark?
Do you think Howard Stern would be a great replacement for Dick on New Year's Rockin' Eve?
Pardon my French, but hell no. That man's insane. The man's just psycho. Have you heard him? Like, half the things that come out of his mouth are 100% bullshit. Second along, perverse, and just...
Bullshit? What does she mean by
She doesn't listen.
Disgusting, and America's already corrupt. Do we really need to hear someone that's even more corrupt listening to them babble on public radio? Hell, if someone wants to hear someone babble on, put me on public radio. I'll babble on for hours without putting all the corruption in America like that man does. I will honestly say I'm probably a much better entertainer than Howard Stern.
Wow. Well, then go prove it.
Why isn't she
on the radio?
Yeah.
Go get millions of fans.
He's grotesque. He's vile. He's just inconsiderate. He
All I know is I'm listening to this rant. I'm ready to turn it off.
doesn't have any emotion in him either. Everything that he just says words. He doesn't really have a meaning behind it. And I'm like, you're not really an educated person. You just got a mouth and you use it.
But if you don't like his words, do you at least like his looks?
No. His hair looks greasy.
Greasy?
His forehead's funny.
Forehead.
Do you realize Howard is a host on America's Got Talent?
I like that Richard and Sal don't even know that I'm
You're a judge, not the host.
Do you like the Howard's at least a host on America's Got Talent?
Why? He doesn't have talent. If America has talent, then why is he the one judging the talent? I don't believe in watching TV unless it's something funny, and that's not funny to me.
What's the difference between Howard Stern and Dick Clark?
Dick Clark was a wonderful entertainer, whereas Howard Stern was flat out Dick.
I never think of Dick Clark as an entertainer.
This woman is just trying to put you down in every way she can.
You know, the only guy I read, like Dick Clark, yeah, I know. Dick Clark died, and, you know, someone called me from some newspaper asking me for a quote, and I was like, yeah, Dick was on my show many, many times, and he was always gracious and lovely, and we had a good time with him. I mean, what am I going to say? I don't really know the guy. But I liked him personally when he came on the show. It was a lot of fun.
Sure.
You know, he used to call in all the time. I don't think he ever...
He always called in with these strange things he was promoting. Every once in a while, it was like something like the American Music Awards, but sometimes it'd be like one of those vacation properties in Vegas or, some kind of new battery. I was like, what in the world is he doing?
Yeah, I mean, amazingly, he was into everything, but... The only guy I saw who wrote, I think, a fair assessment, and it was somewhat negative, was Bob Lefsetz, that guy, that email newsletter I get, because, you know, one of the things I used to talk about is that Dick Clark really wasn't so beloved by the rock and roll community.
No.
Musicians did not love Dick Clark. You know, I've been reading a lot of horseshit comments about how Dick's going to be missed and all this stuff.
Well, there was a lot of what he did for rock and roll.
Yeah, and I remember, I think it was George Harrison. I'm not sure exactly. But I remember reading there were a bunch of musicians who were very upset with Dick Clark because what he would do is he'd take all their music from American Bandstand and sell it. He'd make them sign a weird release where he could somehow own their music.
Well, whatever that performance was, he owned it. Yeah.
Yeah, he owned that performance, and then when George Harrison said to him, "Don't you think the artist should get some piece of that?" And Dick was kind of like, "I don't think so, pal." So the rap among some musicians, not all musicians, but the rap among some musicians was that Dick Clark made his empire off of their hide, which wouldn't be the first time that a business executive figured out how to take creative people and fuck them over. But Dick was an entertainer in the sense that he was an excellent game show host, and he made people feel good. He was a good host. I mean, I enjoyed him when he was on our show.
Yeah,
we had a lot
and
of fun.
bloopers, bleeps, and blunders. He started that whole thing, and he caught on to the award show craze and created a couple of those.
He was an entrepreneur. You know, he was a guy who understood what people liked, and I will miss him. I like Dick Clark a lot. I thought at the end that him doing the New Year's Rockin' Eve after his stroke was, and I think Bob put this in his column. I'm not sure if it was him or not, but someone did. It was like unbelievable narcissism. It was like enough, you know, like you really don't need to be on TV.
Do you realize even before, you know, we talked about that it looked like he had plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And a couple of days before he died, he had surgery on his eyes, like he was going to keep going.
Did he really have surgery on his eyes a couple of days before he died?
And he was supposed to go in for another one the day after he died.
He wanted plastic surgery so he'd look younger.
No, it wasn't. I think it was cataract surgery or something like that. But, this guy was...
Well, that makes sense.
Down for the count.
Oh, I thought you meant he had, surgery to make himself look younger or something.
No, but he had plastic surgery.
Yeah.
That was obvious from the last appearance on...
He loved
New
being
Year's
on
Rockin'
camera.
Eve.
He loved being on camera. But, for me, Dick Clark represented a type of broadcasting I was never really happy with. But as I've gotten older, I understand, there's a place for all of that. Not everyone has to be outrageous. Not everyone has to be the maniac that I am. You know what I mean? Like, he did a fine job of going on and doing his thing. Kind of like Ryan Seacrest. Everyone says, oh, well, Ryan Seacrest is the heir apparent to Dick Clark. And, I don't know about that. I mean, what has Ryan Seacrest done except host American Idol? And he does have a radio show. He now
produces some TV shows.
Yeah, he produces some TV shows. I know he wants to be Dick Clark, and maybe he will be. I don't know.
And he hosted New Year's Rockin' Eve.
If Dick Clark's legacy is he understood how to be bland, then Ryan Seacrest is the new Dick Clark. And Ryan Seacrest has said, I'm happy with that. I want to be that. He's a pleasant-looking guy, a nice-looking guy who, can go on TV and, be an announcer. I guess if I was really good-looking, which I'm not.
You wouldn't have this personality.
Yeah, right. I would be like, I'd be a guy on TV going, hi, everybody.
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we'll miss Dick on our show because...
Well, he hasn't called in years. We haven't heard from him since
he
had the stroke.
You can understand why.
No.
Me neither.
So, do you have kind words for Dick?
I love Dick. That's it.
Yeah.
Dick Clark, that is.
Yes.
Okay.
How fond are you of Dick?
Well, New Year's ain't gonna be the same.
How did you feel about Dick's stroke?
I was like, oh no. See, now you know what that made me think of? It can happen to anyone.
Right.
At the end of the day, we're just human.
So are you a huge Dick fan, or?
I'm a fan, yes.
Are you a huge Dick fan, or were you a small Dick fan?
I mean, I'm a huge Dick fan. Absolutely.
Do you think Ryan Seacrest will do as good?
I don't like Ryan Seacrest. He's a little too arrogant and stuck on himself. Never be Dick Clark because he comes from a different era.
And who's more talented, Ryan Seacrest or Howard Stern?
I put Howard on it. Let Howard do his thing. Me and Howard are more close to the same. I don't like Ryan.
Do you find it racist that Don Cornelius of Soul Train wasn't honored the same way as Dick Clark?
I said that to myself this morning. First thing that came to my mind when I heard the news on 1010s this morning was, okay, Dick's gone, but then they didn't give Don Cornelius this.
Is it a racial thing, you think?
Of course.
Media in America has always been racist. Being a born Afro-American, obviously, I have my point of view on it, and I live this. I don't make it up. There is a double standard, sometimes triple.
Triple standard. Guy's got something, he's right.
A triple standard?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just because he said he wanted you to be on New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Well, I'm siding with this guy. He's my man. Sal and Richard made a phony phone call. To where else? Where do you think they made a phone?
Tradio?
Tradio. I said to Gary, do those guys ever make any phony phone calls to anyone else but Tradio? It just seems like...
Did everything else dry up? They used to use, those cable access shows and other kind of radio shows.
I know.
Hey, the guys, Sal just said to me, listen, it's not Tradio they called auction radio.
I know, but...
It's the same kind of deal.
What happened to you guys? You don't make any other...
Well, guys, they're going to come in. Together, of course.
Oh, I didn't want them to come in. Richard, what goes on?
We turned in a Jack and Rod last week, and you didn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
With Richard Simmons.
Yeah.
It just seems like this is what we're best at, the Tradio stuff.
All right.
We've been turning in a lot of non-Tradio, but it just seems like you like these ones a lot better.
Hey, I was listening to the phone call your dad made to you. Why does your dad get, why would your mom want to shoot a chicken for going in her flowers? I mean, the chicken is just being a chicken.
Well, they're supposed to know better, I guess.
They are?
Really?
Well, you got to hear this. Here's Richard's father calling with yet another update, which I love. But this one I really didn't understand. Let me find it. Take me a second. Maybe I didn't bring it up.
I mean, chickens have personalities and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean...
But that doesn't mean they understand English.
Gary, where's the chicken call from?
Gary, page 1, upper right-hand corner.
I'm having trouble.
Oh, Rich, this is your dad. We had some more excitement around here this morning. I was in the other room. All of a sudden, your mom started yelling, "Where's the gun?" She run and got the gun and run outside. And I said, "What the hell's going on?" And one of the roosters, that young rooster, was in her flowers, up in her flower box, scratching. She was going to shoot it. She run out there with a pistol, and it run and went under my car, so she couldn't shoot it because of the car. So
more fun on the farm.
And after that, well, the rooster I need to get rid of anyway because it's a young one. He's tearing my hens up. You know how young cocks are. But anyway, he's tearing the hens up. And later on today, we had heard the dogs barking, went down there, and they had a damn armadillo. We don't need them things around here. They tear up everything, yard and everything, so I had to do something with it. So we had all kinds of excitement today, and just we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Like your mom and dad were on a killing spree.
Right, yeah.
So did your mom kill the cock?
No.
No.
But your dad
They're going to get rid of it, though, because it's tearing up the chicken.
They'll probably trade it to somebody for like a hen or a couple hens.
Well, don't they need roosters to make more?
Yeah, they have older roosters that behave, I guess.
Yeah, see, the young ones, they're rough on the chicken, it sounds like.
So weird, like, mom's running around with a pistol.
She's grabbing guns to shoot chickens.
Oh, there's guns everywhere.
It's like the Beverly Hillbillies. How many guns do you think they got over there?
Oh, my dad's got a big gun cabinet full.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
It's a whole different way of life, man.
Gun rack in the truck and everything.
Right. Yeah, he's probably...
So there's guns everywhere.
He's probably one of those guys, if he hears a guy's running for president and wants to take away guns, you follow fucking go berserk, right?
Well, that's how they get a lot of their food is from
kidding.
guns, I mean, I grew up shooting a shotgun. I was like the skeet shooting champion in 4-H when I was a kid.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Look at you. Good at something.
Yeah.
Now you're calling Tradio.
Oh, I did that back then, too.
Yeah.
We had a local Tradio in Kansas when I was growing up. We used to prank, Some things don't change.
Right.
You've come full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard. And what was the armadillo? What do? They tear stuff. So what'd your dad do to him?
They dig around and stuff. He probably just shot it and took it somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't tell us how he took care of it.
Yeah.
Can your dad eat those?
No, they. I think they carry leprosy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to be around them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard, this is your dad. Just got leprosy.
From the armadillo.
Ate some leprosy.
Yeah, just ate the armadillo. Knew I shouldn't. It's all right. Talk to you later, bub.
But that's a new thing, I guess, because of global warming. We used to never have armadillos, and now they're coming up north, and you see them a lot further north. Than
Hey,
they used to
Richard, this is your dad. The finger just fell off.
Oh, look at this. I'm looking up armadillo leprosy.
Wow.
Armadillos linked to leprosy in humans.
Hey, Richard. I'm mailing you my nose. Just fell off. Made some jerky out of it. See how you like it. I think you'll like it for my leprosy. It's a whole different thing. Our old friend Al Roker is stopping by. I have plenty to ask him about.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's going to stop by before he has to go over and do the Today Show.
Well, he's probably running over from the Weather Channel where he already did a show.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think he gets up very early and does something on the Weather Channel, and then he goes over to NBC and does the news or the weather on the Today Show.
Yeah, I feel somewhat tied into the Today Show after I wrote my piece for Time magazine. They have a list of Time's 100 most influential people. Matt Lauer was one of them. And I wrote the blurb on Matt Lauer. You know, it's like 3 paragraphs that you get to write. It's crazy, though. Matt Lauer said to me, this is how it works. He said to me, and I didn't know this because I actually was named years ago one of Time Magazine's 100 most people, whatever it is, most wonderful people. And David Spade wrote the piece on me.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a choice as to who would write the piece.
No.
Of course, I just assumed they picked the person. So anyway, Matt said to me, I asked 3 people to write your piece for Time Magazine. Write the piece for Time Magazine. Would you be one of them? And then they contact you if they choose you. So Matt gave them 3 names.
Oh, you didn't give any names when you did it, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's different. Although maybe Matt gets that kind of treatment because he's Matt Lauer and
they didn't trust you.
Yeah, like I'm a scumbag or something. I don't know. But I don't cooperate with that stuff anyway. When people call me, I don't cooperate. Unless I'm promoting something.
Maybe they did call and you ignored them.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so Matt came to me and he said, would you be one of the 3 people?
Do you know who the other 2 were?
I do. Well, he told me one, and then one he said he couldn't remember, which is ridiculous. I think he didn't want to offend me.
Oh.
So anyway, I never heard from Time Magazine, and I never heard from Matt, so I just assumed they chose someone else, and I was thrilled.
But you wrote it.
But no, I didn't write anything because no one contacted me, Robin. This is what I'm telling you. I was sitting around. No one contacted me from Time Magazine. And I got an email from Matt Lauer saying, hey, you know, the people from Time have been trying to get in touch with you. And you've never returned. They want you to write the piece. I was thrilled not to write the piece. Anytime I don't have to write anything, I'm happy. Writing to me seems like an assignment in school.
Right.
You know, talking on the radio, no problem. Come in here and talk. But as soon as someone says you got to write something, I'm like, oh, my God, that lives on forever. You know, I don't want to deal with it. I'm a better talker than I am a writer, I assume.
You hope.
I hope. Anyway, so I said to Matt, I'd be more than happy to write the piece. No one from Time Magazine has contacted me. I'm sitting here. I didn't get anything from them. He said, well, maybe they contacted your agent. Our agent was away. He was in France.
Oh.
He was on vacation. So I don't know what happened. So Time Magazine got in touch with me. And I spoke to the woman over there, and she said, we want you to write the piece on Matt Lauer. I said, no one got in touch with me. I said, I said, okay, I'll write it. I said, I got to do America's Got Talent today, all day. And then on Thursday, I'll write it and I'll get it to you over the weekend. I go, oh, no.
This is Time Magazine.
This is Time Magazine. We need it tomorrow. I said, tomorrow? I go, I'm not available tomorrow. They go, well, we're Time Magazine. We have a deadline. I go, but I'm not available tomorrow. They go, well, that's not our problem. You know, it's your problem.
My goodness. How did it become your problem?
It was my problem because what am I going to do? Say no at this point?
But it's their magazine.
I know. Can you imagine? Now it's my problem. So she said, make it easy on you. I'll interview you right now. And then I'll write it up and send it to you, and you can tweak it. I said, okay. So she started interviewing me. About 3 seconds into the interview, she goes, okay, I got enough. So I said, well, what kind of thing is that? Well, they sent me back something really, I think Matt Lauer would have been insulted.
Oh, geez.
Well, because really, no one else can write that for you. It's like you're writing a book. You got to do it yourself. Like when I wrote my book, I had the great Larry Ratso Sloman help me. But at the end of the day, I had to sit there and write stuff because, as Larry would say, Howard, you got to work on this because you got to put it in your own words. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, so then I began fastidiously working on this thing because, after all, you don't want to disappoint somebody when they ask to,
And not only that, you've got your name on it.
I've got my name on it, so quickly got that together. And so now in Time Magazine, there's a little blurb from me on Matt Lauer. And the things
and are you pleased with it?
Yeah, I think I made some good points. I made the point that here's a guy lost his hair, and you figured he'd lose all his ratings once he lost his hair because women love him. And he only got bigger for losing his hair. I said
his hair was holding him back.
I said he's like the anti-Samson. He is, right? And I said no matter which fucking nudnik they put him with, I used the word nudnik.
For Katie Couric or...
Right, I said any of these nudniks.
Meredith Vieira.
Yeah, he does well. And then I complimented his wife, Annette. I said we would like, my wife and I would like, if we were going to have a threesome with a woman, it would be her.
This is what you said?
Yeah, you haven't read it?
No.
Oh, it's a lovely piece. And so that was that. No, he was very pleased with it, actually. He called me. He said he was very excited. A lot of people got in touch with him. And in fact, Matt Lauer said to me, he says that my piece has become all about you. And quite frankly, I'm never asking you to do anything
That's
for me.
right. It was about him.
Right.
Where did you talk about him?
I did. I actually talked all about him. But I was aware of that. A friend of mine once said, if you ever give somebody a eulogy, you got to make sure you don't make it about you. You make it about them. And so I was careful to make it about him. But he was saying that because I had written it, it was slowly becoming about the fact that I had written it.
He's got Al Roker notes, and then I have some stuff to play for you. But
he's producing this new show called Big Easy Justice.
Yeah.
With J-Lo's production company. Oh, the other thing you may want to bring out is how GMA just beat today's show in the ratings for the first time in 16 years. I guess Matt Lauer was on vacation.
Big Easy Justice.
Right. So they basically is this bounty hunter in New Orleans. They follow him. J-Lo's production company found this guy. Thought he'd be a great television show. They wanted Spike TV wanted them to team up with, a production company that had experience in this field, which was Al Roker. So this is a funny story. He sat on a flight between Alex Van Halen and his wife, and they asked him to move because he was sitting between them. But he refused to move because there was a dog in the seat they wanted to put him in, under the seat, and he was allergic to dogs, so he refused to move.
I remember this story. We never talked to him about it?
No. No, it's not.
Great. That's a great story.
Happened in January.
Al Roker is here. He's promoting yet another new show that he's putting on TV.
Now, do these shows last, or does he just
That's
keep
a good question,
throwing
Al.
them at the wall?
Hey, Al. It's a good question.
Good morning.
Robin wants to know, all the TV shows you have, do they last, or are you just throwing them at the wall? That's her
They
question.
do both. I mean, DEA ran for three seasons.
That's good.
We're in the second season of. In fact, we just had our second season premiere of Coast Guard Alaska on the Weather Channel, and in fact, we're now starting a spin-off, Coast Guard Florida.
Al,
yes,
the new show that you're producing, is it's about a bounty hunter.
Yes,
but the interesting thing is, you found this guy because J-Lo turned you on to this bounty hunter.
I was going to say, please finish that sentence.
Well, J-Lo
turned you on.
J-Lo is your partner in this one?
Her production company is
Everybody's got a production company, right?
Hey,
why not?
How does J-Lo find a bounty hunter?
Somebody from her company saw this guy tattoo, Gene Thacker, on local TV in New Orleans.
Right.
And thought, oh, this guy's great. So they brought him on.
Does everyone make comparisons to Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Everybody makes yes, yeah.
Is this guy different than Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah, he's different. First of all, I think he's a little cleaner. And,
the dog still has that mullet.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on? Hey, guess what? Here, note to Dog. It's no longer the 80s. Okay,
right.
Let's move on.
So do you feel competitive with Dog the Bounty Hunter?
No.
Is there room for two bounty hunters?
There's room for, look, I mean, there's room for Lord knows how many, pawn shows and how many storage shows. How many tattoo shows are there?
That's right. Now there's 17.
I mean, come on.
So you're saying you found the bounty hunter from J-Lo. J-Lo's production company called you.
They didn't call me. They brought this guy to Spike and Spike TV, which is where this airs tonight at midnight. And Spike
midnight.
Said, yeah.
Whoa! Stop the clock.
Well, it's kind of a late night show.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little gritty.
Oh,
because there's sex in it?
No, there's no.
What is he?
No,
he first has sex and then he arrests.
No.
I'm going to fuck you, then I'm going to arrest you.
He may, but not on our show.
So it's gritty because there's rough language.
Yeah, there's some rough language.
Do they allow the language to be heard, or they beep it?
They beep it.
They beep it.
They beep it.
But still, people get offended.
Yeah. So in any event, they took him to Spike. Spike said, it was great. We like this guy, but you've never done a show like this. But now Roker's production company has, so why don't we get them together? A guy, Russell Muth, he was here last time I was here when we were doing.
I see. Because you've had experience doing gritty kinds of documentary type shows.
Yes.
Reality shows.
Yeah. Well, I like documentary. I like the first one.
They said to J-Lo, listen, J-Lo, what the hell do you know about?
I don't know that J-Lo was actually in the room. I don't think she's got a great producing partner, Simon, who is British, by the way, and it sounds very classy.
Right.
So it's just So
J-Lo probably has nothing to do with it.
No. J-Lo never met the bounty hunter.
Right.
No, I don't think J-Lo got to meet the bounty hunter.
So J-Lo hired a guy to make a production company.
But she knows about it.
See, that's the new vanity thing.
Yeah.
I almost
I
had a production company. We had 9 projects going at once.
Right.
I had cartoons. I had all kinds of movies, deals.
Movies.
Yeah. Everything I ever pitched got sold. How do you like that?
Bam.
I never had a bad pitch.
The problem?
I was very selective. The problem was it was taking up every minute of my life. And I turned to my agent one day, and I was in therapy, and I said, my therapist said...
Is your therapist your agent?
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking too fast because I don't want to make it about me.
They're all in there together.
But I was in therapy, and I said, I'm miserable. I'm sitting in writing meetings. I'm writing things. I'm doing this and that. Now, my production company was so successful at this point that I was about to hire a big-time production company guy to run this thing.
Right.
And my therapist said, when are you going to be able to say no to something? I said, you know, you're right. If I said no to this stuff, I'd be done. I'd be free.
Boom.
I'd have free time.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it.
Well, if you're not enjoying it, then there's no point
I
doing
said to my agent, I'm done. That's it. No more production company.
Done.
Howard Stern Productions are closed. We'll finish the 9 projects we have. Whatever happens with them, happens with them. And I'm out.
And you're happy.
I'm happier now. J-Lo, you see, J-Lo did what I should have done. Not show up and not do anything. You sit there.
I'm not saying she doesn't. She shows up.
She did. Did you have a meeting with her?
No, I didn't have a meeting with her.
Did she come to the premiere of this thing?
No.
No.
What?
You're doing it all.
J-Lo's a little bigger than me.
But J-Lo gets a check if this thing flies.
Exactly.
Wow.
See, that's the kind of business you
J-Lo.
want.
What is the deal? In other words, because you're doing all the work.
I'm not doing all the work.
I mean, just because she found this guy,
she
gets 50% and you get 50%.
Yeah.
Wow.
But she's J-Lo, for gosh sake.
Right. Does it annoy you that you're doing all the work and she's getting 50%? Because your deal gets sort of watered down.
No. You know what?
You're excited by this.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you had any
J-Lo.
conflict with J-Lo's production?
No.
Why isn't J-Lo doing the promotion?
Yeah, why are you promoting? Why is J-Lo not sitting
J-Lo's
here?
busy. She's J-Lo.
She's really not busy. What is she busy with? American Idol?
I don't know.
Being a non-judge?
I don't know. I can. When you are coming to save our network.
Yeah. No, listen.
You are.
America's Got Talent's already very...
I know, but it's going to be bigger.
I don't know that.
I think
there's a lot of people hate my guts.
No, they don't. They don't hate your guts.
Oh,
No,
yes, they do.
Okay,
Trust
okay,
me. You know they do.
I know they do.
Right. Everyone loves you, but a lot of people hate me. My fans love me, but
I want us to ride the back of Howard Stern. We want to exploit you as much as possible.
I'm excited about it.
Are you going to come? Are you going to do stuff with the Today Show?
I am. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing an interview with Matt.
Fantastic.
It's already booked. I'm coming in May something, the first or second week in May.
Right. Are you not doing Hoda and Kathy Lee at any point?
Kathy Lee? I don't know. She didn't invite me on the show. I would do Hoda and Kathy Lee.
I would pay good money to see that.
Well, I'm doing The View, and I'm doing...
Are you going to do Wake Up with Al on the Weather Channel? If we bring a camera?
See, I told you he had a Weather Channel show.
Yeah, Al, that isn't fake. No one's heard of that.
We've got 3 million viewers.
But I'll be with you. I think we'll be doing something with you. I know we're doing something with you.
Good. It's very
Actually, we are doing something with you.
See?
Yeah.
Look at that.
My agent told me that. No, I'm being serious.
During a therapy session.
You're right. He's a very good therapist. He actually is like a therapist.
Agent/therapist.
But let's get back to you.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to me.
Enough about me. Let's talk about you.
So, the Bounty Hunter show is the latest show you're producing.
Yes.
Now, when you say you're producing it, I mean, you've been actively involved in overseeing this thing, the edits, everything.
Yeah.
And you say this is a jam-packed, fun, thrilling show.
Yeah, I think.
What kind of crimes are we?
Everything from murders to drug dealing to
and he has to
abuse.
retrieve these people.
And he's got to get these people. Bail bondsman put up the money.
Is he a physically intimidating man?
He's compact and he's got an intent.
Could your guy beat up Dog the Bounty Hunter? Do you think he can beat him? You do.
Oh yeah.
You think he's tougher than Dog?
Yeah. This guy's he's ex-military. He's a former policeman, and what's interesting, you meet him in person. He's this very soft-spoken guy. When I first met him, I thought, this is not a show. This guy's
he's not a loudmouth.
And then you go out with him, and you thought, oh my God.
So it's a lot of physical action.
Yeah,
more than talk.
Yeah, and he's got a crew with him. So it's there's a large African American fellow named Arsenio. There's a wiry little squirrely guy named Wally.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole
like the
bunch
A-Team.
Yeah, it is. There's no. Although although nobody looks like George Papard.
When Matt Lauer gets a $30 million a year contract, do you sit down with your agent and say, look, and be serious.
Go ahead. No, I'm being
do
serious.
you look down and do you look at this and say, you know, I've been with the Today Show just as long. I've been part of the #1 show for a long time. I'm not saying I deserve $30 million, but certainly shouldn't I be somewhere in that league?
Here's the deal. I feel I've got a couple more years on my contract.
Right.
And I'm sure when the time is there, I'm sure I have no doubt NBC will be fair.
Do you think they are going to make changes on the Today Show now that Matt has a $30 million?
I don't. Look,
There's been rumblings.
Look, I don't think you'll see any wholesale changes. I think, look, like any show, we evolve, but I don't know. I think we're doing fine.
What rumblings have you heard?
Out of all the, I heard rumblings that that they weren't happy with the woman. I don't know her name. The woman who
Ann Curry?
who took over from Meredith Vieira.
No, everything's fine.
Everything's fine. You looked away when you said that. That means
because I was looking over toward.
No, you
toward
weren't.
Robin. Yeah, I went like that way.
Is everything fine over there?
Everything's fine.
Did she
everything
fight
is fine.
with Sarah Palin while Sarah was there?
No, everybody was very pleasant.
Would you love Al to be honest?
And I am being honest. Look, Sarah. Look, whatever you think about Sarah Palin, look, she came on. She was fun. She was nice. I mean,
are you afraid to ask for that kind of money that Matt gets? Because are you afraid they would get rid of you?
No, I don't. I'm not worried about. Look, first of all, I don't know what we've all read about what Matt's gotten. Who knows? Matt and his
No,
agent
I know what he got. He got $30 million. I mean, it's
Matt
pretty,
showed him.
He showed me.
He showed you
he showed me the contract.
Had you over for the signing.
Yeah, he did. I'm telling you, he got $30 million.
Well, and God bless, because you know what? A rising tide floats all boats.
What do you get? You get 5?
I don't know what I get.
You know what you get.
I know what I get.
You know exactly.
You know what? I will never talk about what I'm. Nobody. I mean, who cares?
You can what? Robin always brags. Fred brags. I brag.
I don't brag. I was raised. You don't talk about how.
You're happy about it.
I'm very happy.
Are you allowed to endorse products?
Yes, but I haven't.
Why? Have you been asked to endorse a product?
I have been.
What did you get asked to endorse that you said, I'm not doing it?
I got asked, I turned down a 7-figure deal to endorse a hospital group for bariatric surgery.
Why did you, because you went through the surgery?
Yeah, because I went through the surgery.
Did you gain back 40 pounds since your surgery?
Yeah, I did, and then, I've lost it again. But, look.
Yeah, you do look good. I was going to say, it doesn't look like you put on 40 more pounds.
Yeah, no, I feel great.
Are you training for something again?
I'm trying to do a triathlon.
Oh, boy.
Oy vey. You're going to have a heart attack. Just calm down. Really, honestly. We're going to read in the paper you dropped dead.
Yeah, poor Al.
Triathlon. Just calm down. You know what? Go for a walk.
Not an Olympic triathlon, like a sprint.
That's your problem. You got to get, you're thinking a little too big.
No, you know what? I need to have a goal. You know? If I'm not training for something, then I'm like,
what do you do? Weights too? Do you weight lift?
Yeah, I do weightlifting.
You ever do yoga?
Yeah, it's I tried that hot yoga, and that's just disgusting.
It's stinky.
It is disgusting.
It is, isn't it?
I actually like it.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Don't people smell in there?
Smell.
And aren't you worried you smell too?
I could never be a trainer. I don't like my own sweat, let alone somebody else's.
Did you wear the outfit when you?
Yeah, it's hideous.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Does anyone have a picture of you in that yoga outfit?
No. I would love to find the guy who invented the cell phone camera and beat the snot out of him.
You're so right. You worked with Katie Couric.
Yes.
You worked with Meredith Vieira.
Yes.
Now this other character, what's her name?
Ann Curry.
Ann Curry. I don't know.
She's been on the show for years.
That other nudnik.
I haven't heard that since I lived in Canarsie.
Well, I wrote a piece for Time Magazine. I said Matt had to endure every nudnik. So those are your main 3 women that you worked with, right?
Yes, I worked with Jane Pauley.
Jane Pauley.
And Deborah Norville.
Okay, let's do F, Marry, Kill.
What?
F, Marry, Kill.
I never heard that.
One you have to marry.
Oh.
One you have to kill.
Uh-huh.
And one you have to F. Who was your favorite? Who would you marry out of all those?
Wow,
women?
Who would I marry?
Yeah. In other words, you're the last man on earth. You got to marry one.
Yeah.
It's a deal with the devil.
4 women are left, or 5 women.
Wow. I think Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Was she your favorite?
Yeah, I wouldn't say she was my favorite. Everybody's different, but I think there's this quality about Meredith that she just has this. She's just like, hey, whatever.
But don't you think that might be a personality? Do you think Jane Pauley was way sexier than Meredith? I mean, you got to marry this woman and live with her and have sex with her. So you're saying you're more attracted physically to Meredith Vieira than even Katie Couric?
I guess so, yeah.
Would you kill Katie?
I would not kill Katie. I just couldn't.
Who would
kill
you
her.
F? You have one night. You married Meredith Vieira. She's out of the picture.
She's
now.
done.
She's done. She's your wife. But now you have to F someone.
Wow.
Have sex with them.
Yes.
One night.
Right.
One night of romance.
One night.
One hot, passionate night. Who would that be?
Matt Lauer.
No, come on.
Yes, I'm serious.
Would it be Katie?
Well, of course. Why not?
It would be.
Sure.
Katie would be the one you would have.
I don't. I've never thought about that.
Now, who do you kill? I mean, you got. In other words,
the other 3 are dead.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Well, they can't be married or effed anymore.
Well, no. The other 2.
There's
Katie's
Deborah Norville.
Right.
No, I don't. This is no reality to this. In other words, it's an imaginary scenario.
Yeah.
Right.
None of them are in real life, let's say, married, and you're not married. And now you have to kill one. Who do you get rid of? And why? And give me your rationale.
I guess it would have to be Deborah Norville because she was there the least amount of time.
Right. So you know her the least.
Really don't
so
know
you don't feel that emotionally tied to her.
Right.
That killing her doesn't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Was Meredith Vieira your favorite person to work with on the Today Show?
No, you know what? I loved working with Katie. I love working with Ann. It's like when people say, "What's your favorite barbecue?" I said, basically, what the barbecue I'm eating, I'm with right now that I'm enjoying.
Really? Is that?
Yeah,
come on!
I'm serious.
I mean, that's such a diplomatic answer,
but
Al.
it's true. I'm telling you. When you're there in the moment. See, you've worked with Robin forever.
That's right.
You've never not worked with Robin.
Right.
But if somebody else came along and
you think he would never enjoy them as much as me.
But he would, but in a different way.
I don't know.
It's a completely
I don't know
different.
that. I think I could make that call and say, you know what? Robin was great, and no one would. I've worked with other people. They're just not as good as her.
But that's not necessarily because you haven't worked with anybody else.
But I have worked with other people. But before Robin, I worked with other people, and they weren't anywhere near Robin.
But for how long? Yeah, that's the
not a long time, but enough to know they were not as good as Robin.
Because you didn't work with them long enough to find out.
But you did.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying when you're working with somebody, for 5 years, 6 years, at that point, that person is the person you're enjoying because you're.
Were you ever sexually attracted to any of these women?
All of them.
Were you really?
Well, look, they're all attractive women.
There was a rumor that you had sex with Katie Couric. Is that true?
There was no rumor.
Yeah, I read it.
There was no rumor.
I wrote it.
You wrote it. You wrote it, and then you read it. No, there's no rumor.
You never get attracted to any of them when you work with them. I mean,
look, they're all attractive women. Of course, they're attractive, but that's as far as.
Do you feel that Matt and whoever he's working with are responsible for the ratings, or do you take some responsibility in the ratings?
I think it's a team. I think it's a team effort. I really do. I think every one of us are good on our own.
Are you upset that they never asked you to co-host?
No, I'm not the co-host.
Why do you have to be the weather guy? Why can't you move?
I do more than just the weather, so I'm.
You're happy with your role.
I'm happy with what my role is.
He'll do some interviews. He does cooking segments.
Yeah, I'm happy. I get to do a lot. I mean,
no matter which one of these nudniks comes and goes, you stay, and you're smart.
I mean,
in a way, you fly under the radar.
It's Willard. Willard Scott. He's my mentor, and he said, "Look, never give up your day job. Be yourself, and just ride the train.
And you're smart to listen to him because when you get good advice, take it.
You do. Look, I mean, look at this group. I mean, how long have you been? You guys all been together?
300 years.
I mean, and if you were to break up, I guarantee you, not one of you would have the amount of success you've had together.
I agree.
You know, and that's the way it is.
Is Matt Lauer condescending to you ever in the sense that he's like, hey, you're the weather guy, shut the fuck up?
No, he is. In fact, I was just in his dressing room, and he was saying, hey, you know, we ought to think about you doing this. You know, I mean, the guy is
generous.
He's the most generous person you will work with.
He told me he'll say to you, hey, get my suit cleaned, bring it back by 3 o'clock.
And
you don't care.
That. Tips well. And tips well. Tips well.
No, so he is not the leader. Is he the leader of the group?
Yeah, I think to a certain extent. You know, I mean, you look to him because he's been here.
Because he's Matt.
He's Matt Lauer. He's the co-anchor. You know,
right.
I mean, but I think we're all what's great about the group is that we are in fact, you know, kind of a team, and so I don't know that. You know,
do you think you could physically beat up Matt? If you had to fight him hand-to-hand combat, do you think you would win that fight? I'm being serious.
I think if I caught him off guard.
Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Do you think he's physically stronger than you?
Yeah, probably.
You think he could take you in a fight?
I'm not sure. I think because I think he would fight cleanly, and I wouldn't.
So you'd probably win.
I think
you'd
so.
bite him.
I think so. I think the first thing you do is you just go, you knee him in the groin.
You should fight him. Is that possible?
A steel cage match.
Why not? I would tune in for that. So now, talk to me about ratings, because a lot was made out of the fact Matt was on vacation.
Right.
He went away for a week.
Yeah.
And for the first time in like 75 years or something, Good Morning...
16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
And you've had you have been part of the 16-year run, which is amazing.
I know.
And so in 1 week, you lost to Good Morning America by like 3 viewers or something.
Well,
but whatever it was.
Yeah.
Did you take that hard?
Hey, you know, it was disappointing. Look, nobody wants to see a streak come to an end. You know?
Right. Or maybe you do. Maybe it's too much pressure.
Well, you know, it's interesting that you said that, because we talked about that and said, you know, I mean, we got a really smart executive producer, Jim Bell, and he said, you know what, it's done, and now let's move on. You know, it doesn't change anything. It is a streak that will never be repeated or duplicated in television ever.
Because some people might get like defeated by, oh my God, I lost that 1 week. Are you guys? And I think you guys
came up next day.
The next week, though,
and this week, the week that just finished, looks like we'll win by a huge margin.
Wow.
You know? So, you know,
which makes Matt feel even more full of himself because he was away the week they lost, and then he comes back and everybody
wins. He gets all the credit.
Wow.
Look, it's all. Look, it doesn't matter who gets the credit. The fact is, you know, we're at the end.
So what went wrong that week, in your opinion? You were there.
I think what happened was, look, first of all, Good Morning America. Good Morning America does a good show.
Okay.
You know, I mean, so
better than yours?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
All right.
But no, I don't think so.
I don't either.
But I think what happened. Look, they had we always struggle the day after Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
And Sherry Shepherd got booted off the show.
Right.
It was a huge, I guess, upset. I mean, I don't watch Dancing with the Stars. But
everyone was upset.
I get people were upset.
It was an upset.
And they have the person who's booted off the next day.
That's right.
So, and then Thursdays, ABC does very well with their prime time, and they had Tim Tebow on Friday.
Right.
And it was just, it was kind of like everything lined up for them. And,
Katie Couric went on that week on Good Morning.
No, she was on the week before.
She was on the week before.
Yeah, they beat her because they brought on Sarah Palin that week.
Were you upset when they brought Sarah Palin on the Today Show?
No.
A lot of people made a lot of that, and there were rumors that you were very upset.
No, did you write this again?
Yes. No, but I mean, seriously, do you get upset with that? I mean, you're somebody who has a lot of credibility. Mm-hmm. Doesn't it hurt the credibility of the Today Show when they call her a co-anchor?
Was it like a gimmick? No. This is new.
It was a stunt.
Should they have called her a co-anchor?
Yeah, look, you could make the argument that yes, no, a guest that stayed for an extended period of time. At the end of the day, look, again, nothing. Our lives are still going on. Everything's fine.
Who is physically more attractive, Katie Couric or Sarah Palin?
Wow,
honestly,
I think that's a toss-up.
I think Sarah Palin's very attractive.
She is very attractive,
and I think Katie's perky, kind of cute in a way.
Katie's attractive too. You know, I mean, they're both beautiful women.
All right, F. Mary. No.
All right, that's a good question. F. Mary Kill. Sarah Palin.
No,
Katie Couric.
I'm not answering. I'm just not going to answer.
What's with you? Don't you? You're not talking like a guy.
I'm not answering that.
Could you physically beat up Sarah Palin?
I don't think so. I don't
You think she can take you out?
I think she. I mean, I think she killed a moose barehanded. Barehanded.
Yeah. No, but when you see Sarah Palin there, do you agree with her politically?
No.
No. But you can put that aside. And did you say to anyone there, why are we calling her a co-anchor?
No.
We're a journalistic operation. No. You don't care.
What is it? I mean,
let them do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was fine. I mean, call her the weather person. Yeah.
Do you hold her responsible for the ratings going down?
No.
They didn't go down.
Well, she did well.
Yeah.
Don't you think that was a low blow of Katie Couric to do Good Morning America?
No.
Come on.
Absolutely
Come
not.
on.
Absolutely not. No, listen. You know what?
You guys worked together for all those years. She goes on against you ostensibly to beat you.
Yeah, of course.
Into the ground.
Because it's a competitive business.
Would you have done that if you were in her shoes? You would have.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because
you were on the Today Show.
I was on the Today Show.
And you
now
chose
I'm
to
not,
leave.
And now I'm being paid by another company. And they've asked me...
Is she being paid by another company?
Yeah, she's being paid by ABC.
What, to do the new talk show?
Well, to do the new talk show and to contribute to ABC News.
Oh, she is?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So yes, I mean...
Right, okay. Yeah. Then I stand corrected.
Yeah.
All right, I was going to badmouth her a little bit.
No. Look,
But it kind of sucked to have your old colleague.
Look, you're kind of like, oh, well. I mean, look, to me, I was surprising it took as long as it did for them to put her on.
You got to talk to me. I'm going to switch gears here for a second. You're a very interesting guy, Al Roker. You went on a plane. I read about this. And there you are on this plane, and Alex Van Halen, the great drummer of Van Halen, is on the plane.
Right.
And you're sitting...
along with Eddie Van Halen.
Along with Eddie Van Halen.
And their wives.
They all fly coach.
No, we were in first class.
First class going to what, L.A.?
We were coming back from L.A.
Right. Wouldn't you think Van Halen has so much money they'd fly a private jet?
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought, too. All right. So anyway, you're in first class.
Right.
It's a three-seat... It's three seats next to each other.
It's two seats.
Yeah.
One center seat. This is American Airlines. 2 seats, 1 seat, 2 seats. And there are 2 rows of those.
Okay. So you're sitting next to Alex Van Halen.
Right.
Okay. His wife is sitting in the center.
Right.
They say to you, Mr. Roker, I don't know who says it to you, the stewardess?
Yeah. Well, actually, this started in the Admirals Club.
Right.
You know, the nice lady at the front desk says, Mr. Roker, Eddie Van Halen. She says, there's a family traveling together, and they were wondering if you wanted to switch seats. And I said, it's a mom and a kid? And she said, well, no. I said, well, which seat? She said, well, it's that center seat, 2C. I said, I hate that seat. I said,
why do you hate that seat,
because you're in the bulkhead.
Yeah,
and people cross in front of you, and we're coming back. It's a red eye,
right?
You know,
so you might want to sleep.
I'm trying to get some sleep. I tell you, it's not a red eye. It was the 4:00 flight,
right?
But I'm trying to get some sleep because I got to get up for the Today Show the next
right. Smart
so
man.
People come across it. So nobody likes that seat.
You're right, because people bonk into you.
Yeah, you know, they're cross in front. So
and it's a 6-hour flight. You're saying, hey, the reason you probably chose your seat ahead of time.
Oh yeah. Booked my seat.
You booked your seat, and you said, hey, I want to sit. You're on what? On the aisle?
I was on the aisle.
Nice.
I like the aisle.
You like the aisle?
I like the aisle.
Okay, and that's the seat you wanted.
Exactly.
So far, I'm with you.
Yeah, so
all right.
The nice lady says, there's a family traveling. I said, parents and kids? No, it's a husband and wife. I said, but it's that center seat. She goes, well, it's Eddie Van Halen.
I said, yeah, so what?
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Eddie Van Halen.
I'm Al Roker.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, I'm on the Today Show. You know. What? My shit doesn't stink too.
Yeah. I go into the Admirals Club, and this guy comes. Now I I don't know what Eddie Van Halen looks like.
Right.
I don't.
You're not a Van Halen fan.
Yeah.
Right. Hot for teacher, none of the.
He's not Bon Jovi.
Okay. You're more of a Bon Jovi
I like
guy.
the Bon Jovi.
Okay.
Anyway, he and Bon Jovi would probably be flying private.
Right. Had
so-
it been Bon Jovi, would you have given up your seat?
Probably.
Maybe.
But anyway, so this guy, hey Al, Eddie Van Halen said, hi Eddie, hang on. So you're the man coming between my brother and his wife. I said, excuse me, what? I said, well, you're sitting next to Alex and my brother. Alex, hi Al. And they go, I said, yeah, Eddie, that middle seat, it's just bad, and I got to get some sleep. And,
well, why doesn't Eddie give you his seat if he's got?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. So anyway, the long and short of it is, we get in the plane, and his wife gets on. Alex Van Halen's wife gets on, and it's just is pitching a fit. She's just really upset. And she says out loud for people to say, "This is the worst seat on the plane."
Yeah. But she wants you to take it.
Yeah. I should take it?
Right.
Really?
Yeah, you should give up your seat.
Somebody should take it besides her.
No, I
think not. What the fuck is wrong with people? Excuse my French. I know you're a clean guy.
Well, by the way, why don't you switch? Why doesn't Eddie switch with you?
Right. So she's causing a ruckus on the plane.
Causing a ruckus. The flight attendant is...
and now you're probably like ready to kill yourself because you're a very unassuming guy.
I just want to get on a plane.
And you would have helped them out if it was a comparable seat.
Or if it was, if it was a mother and a child, or a father and a child.
You would have done it.
In a second.
Right.
In a second.
Because you'd want someone to do that
for you. But these two nudniks don't need to
stay.
Right. Yeah. It's like, guess what? You're going to hopefully spend the rest of your lives together 6 hours.
You'll get through it.
This has happened with me and Deborah, and secretly, I know Deborah is thrilled that we're not sitting together.
Probably Alex was happy to sit next to you.
Alex wasn't screaming.
And by the way,
Alex was just sitting there.
Alex could not have been nicer. Could not have. You could tell he was mortified by his wife's behavior. You could tell it.
I mean, he had to put up with Eddie Van Halen's behavior, David Lee Roth's behavior. Now he's got a wife who carries on like a
The special services person comes over and says, "Mr. Roker, we have another seat over there at 3B. If you could you." I said, and I look over, and there's a guy with a dog, and I'm allergic to dogs.
Right.
I don't want to sit next to this guy with a dog.
I mean, good Lord.
I said, I can't. There's a dog. If you could, she goes, well, I can't move the guy with the dog. I said, well, I'm
sorry.
So, and then we get back.
How long did she carry on for?
Oh, so. Just is throwing things down.
They didn't throw her off the plane?
He gets up and he's trying to console her. He offers to switch with her. She goes, I don't want to sit next to him.
What is wrong with you? What did you do wrong?
I smell pretty good. I'm fine.
I don't want to sit next to him.
Yeah, so anyway, the flight attendant comes back to them and says, we found 2 people in business who are willing to move and switch. So these 2 guys, these 2 brothers who were getting ready to go to Antarctica, come get their seats.
Yeah.
And by the way, she insulted them.
Why?
Because they weren't getting out of the chair fast enough.
Wow.
So Alex went back into business class with his wife and had to sit there with her, and he gave up his first class seat.
Exactly.
And then you got you seated next to one of the brothers who
which
gave
was
up his, which was fine.
They were lovely people. Yeah.
And did you, when something like that is going on around you, because you seem like a together guy, but what do you feel inside?
It's like, I'm just trying to get home.
You did all the right stuff.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then, of course, their people, when we got back, leaks it to the New York Post, to page 6.
Yeah, and they positioned it like you were being
I was the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm the bad guy? Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Last I checked, my company, NBC, paid for this ticket.
Right.
Just like you may have. And guess what? Here's a new concept. Book ahead.
And how about the concept like, hey, guess what? You can't always get what you want.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like my 9-year-olds. You get what you get. You don't get upset.
Right.
And you know what? If you want to fly together, you're Eddie Van Halen. Get a freaking private plane.
Or book it in advance and get it together.
Or guess what? Suck it up, put on your big girl pants, and shut up.
Why do you think they press released it?
I think they just were embarrassed. I think they were angry. They wanted to get back.
Was the wife hot at least? released? Was she something to look at?
Well,
or?
she was hot.
Well,
she was throwing things.
you can look at.
Was she
you can
attractive?
Look at. There's some pictures of her and Alex online.
Yeah.
And in every picture, she looks like somebody took a whiz in her Cheerios. It's
like a big sourpuss.
Why are you upset? You're married to a rock star, for God's sake.
Calm down. You got a lot of dough.
Settle down.
And he's the drummer, no less.
Yeah, he's
But
the
that
drummer.
entitlement that she should have a great
it's like,
seat.
please.
Because
I love that.
he is in Van Halen.
Yeah, I just like that they press released it.
I know.
I
It's
can't
like,
believe
gosh,
it.
really?
Well, they decided she made a big stink, and they thought maybe that would come out, so they went first strike.
That's
I
right.
guess.
And it's
Yeah.
like, to me, it's like I had forgotten. And my lovely press person at NBC, Megan, calls and says, "This is what page 6 is." I said, "Well, I'm not commenting. I don't care.
Right.
I'm not going to."
No, you took the high road. Like, hey, this
please,
is good for you.
And
What an upsetting thing.
It was on the heels of the Alec Baldwin thing.
Right.
And so it's like, look at these NBC people, they're crazy. Yeah.
Well, does that stick with you though? Like you take the high road, you don't call back page 6, you don't comment on it anywhere. No. What does that do to you inside? Like, do you go to bed fuming that night?
It's like, you know what? God bless you.
Could you sleep on the plane?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, there's
It
the
didn't
wife.
even bother you.
She's not some sex pot. She's a nice-looking woman,
nice lady.
Yeah,
she would look
down.
a lot better if she wasn't angry.
Well, can you imagine being married into the Van Halen situation?
I don't know.
That's a
there
tough
she is.
situation.
Yeah, and look at him. Look at how nice.
He looks happy.
He's happy. He's happy.
And she's carrying on like
She's going on like a whirling dervish.
Oh my God!
It's like the Tasmanian devil.
Well, because she can't sit next to Alex Van Halen.
Yeah, I know.
And that means all her juice is gone because no one's carrying on because she's with Alex Van Halen.
It's a 4 o'clock. It's the 4 o'clock flight back to New York.
Close your eyes, go to sleep. You'll be in New York.
And guess what? There were people waiting for them. To do the autograph. And
when you come home, do you tell your wife this whole story?
I didn't even tell her.
You didn't?
No.
What is that?
Because you know what? Because
that would be my whole life.
Because you know what? Once it was done, I didn't even think about it.
You know what? It's very together of you because I would have sat there on the plane all nervous and getting red, and I would have been like,
I went to sleep.
And then I'd get home and I'd get a hold of my wife. You're not going to believe with this and Alex Van Halen. And then the New York Post put it in and I get crazy from stuff like that.
When Megan called me I was like, what are you talking? Oh my gosh, the plane? Really?
What is it about you that you must have had wonderful parents or something?
I had,
because you're not.
I miss my parents. I've lost my mother's birthday was just April 20th, and they were terrific. Look, were they perfect? No, but you know what? I reckon there's a great documentary called "Being Elmo." It's the story of Kevin Clash, the guy.
Yes, the guy who works the puppet.
Yeah, and I watched it on the plane. And I
started watching it. I got bored.
But you know what? I could substitute, if you substitute St. Albans, Queens for Baltimore, television for puppetry. We have the same story.
Right.
Parents, different kind of kid, a little wacky, a little weird, but parents who believed in you and did whatever it took.
Because you're not an angry guy. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not a guy who walks like me. I walk around with such intense anger.
No, I get angry, but you know what? Life is too short. I've got.
When you say your parents weren't perfect, what was wrong with them?
Oh, look, you got whacked around a little bit,
Did you?
You got spanked.
The old man spanked you?
Sure.
Pants off or pants on?
Both.
Nude?
Not nude, but clothes.
Can you imagine
down.
Al Roker naked with his father's hand on his ass?
Over your father's lap?
You know what? That ain't right.
Yeah,
But that's kind of weird.
That's what it was.
I'd be a little angry about that.
No, you get over it.
Why did they spank you? What did you do wrong?
Look, it was the time. You got spanked. It's not a big deal.
What could you have done?
Oh, gosh.
To deserve a nude spanking.
I wasn't nude. But I for example, I painted the side of my parents. We found some paint under the porch and painted the side of the house.
Oh, I'd be dead if I.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You know what? I once I took the furniture in my room, and we didn't have a lot of money, and I used to eat the furniture. I would chew on it. I would dig my teeth into the furniture.
You were a beaver.
Like a beaver. I was the
It's
beaver.
like, oh, that kid eats chairs.
You were the
painted
bee.
but you painted the side of your.
It was actually the side of my mother's sister, my Aunt Monica's house.
Wow.
Oh, man, you're a bad person.
Oh, gosh.
It's unbelievable. Hey, real quick. And by the way, the reason Al's here, but then answering all our questions. Do you spank your kids, by the way?
No.
You do not?
No.
Right, because you know it's wrong.
Yeah.
It was humiliating.
Right, yeah, I know.
It emasculates.
Yeah, please.
You never got an erection during the spank. I had to ask.
No, you didn't.
How
Really.
did you punish your kids?
You know,
There's Al's erection.
Thank you. And scene. You know,
He shocks his children.
Really? He has a stun gun?
Time out.
Yeah, a taser.
Time out doesn't work. Just spank them. No, I never spanked my kids either. By the way, don't miss Al Roker's Big Easy Justice. You follow along this bounty hunter that J-Lo discovered, and then Al took and
And
made
you're
it into
in
something.
In
New Orleans?
New Orleans.
I wish I could discover someone and just give it to Al's production company.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
That's what I'm thinking
Next
of doing.
person you see.
The people that come through this show.
Well, what about a show about Fred? Can you produce that?
I think
Debbie
so.
the
What am I-
pet lady.
You want a real wild character?
Absolutely.
I'm going to bring you somebody
All
called
right.
Debbie the pet lady.
Yes.
Thank you, Robin.
Good. Good.
I can bring you a whole bunch of people. That's the
Bring
whole
it,
take.
baby.
I
Come
want to
on.
do what J-Lo does.
Come on. There you go.
Give it
Sorry.
to Al
You
to
just
do
ha-
the
you just
heavy
resurrect
Sorry,
lifting.
I'm not an executive with a British accent.
You resurrect Howard Stern Productions, make it a shell company, and just bring the people.
When you were in television in Washington, D.C.,
Mm-hmm.
you were madly in love with Sue Simmons.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
Did you ever ask her out?
No.
Why not?
Oh, because she was Sue Simmons. Yeah.
Because she was Sue Simmons.
She was Sue Simmons.
I don't know that she'd be into a guy like you.
Probably not.
You know
That was
what I
another
mean?
reason not to ask.
I mean, I don't know much about Sue Simmons. Do you?
But you know what? I love working with her. You know,
I don't mean a guy like you. I mean a guy like me too.
Any guy. You know, I loved working with Sue. I mean, it was like
She was a dream.
You know, you never knew what she was going to do. I mean, it was.
Were you friendly with Sue all the years? I mean, I know you worked
Yes,
with her at
yeah,
NBC
yeah,
in New York, and when they fired her recently, did you walk into the bosses at NBC and stick up for her and say, "This is wrong"? Did you go in and
look? Decisions were made, but yeah, I've talked with her. You know,
how's she handling it?
She's doing okay. You know, I mean,
How long was she on New York television?
33 years.
That's a pretty good run.
And she and Chuck, I think, are the longest running anchor team in the country.
Why did they fire Sue and not Chuck?
I don't know. I don't
Come on,
know.
you have your
I
theory.
don't.
Stop it.
No, I don't know. I really don't.
You know.
I don't. I wish I did.
Say something controversial. Why? You called her and said what to her when you found out she got fired?
I'm really sorry to hear about this. I mean, I feel badly.
See, I would have not called her. I would have been like, if I was close with her, I would have just been, I don't want to upset her by calling her.
Yeah.
You called her up and said, look, I'm sorry to hear that they fired you. Did she burst into tears?
No. She I think she's a smart woman. She knew it was coming. You know,
Right.
But when
She didn't get angry and go, oh, this business sucks. Look what they did to me. It's ageism.
I think she was somewhat resigned about it.
It's harder for a woman as she gets older.
Yeah, well, it's harder for all of us as we get older.
Well, Chuck becomes distinguished and Sue becomes an old bag.
But for women, I wouldn't quite.
Well, you know what I mean.
Look, 33 years is an incredible run. I don't think many men could say they had that kind of a run.
Not in the same
in
job.
New York television. That's
So
right.
what is she going to do now?
I don't know, but you know what? I don't think I think Sue will do something else. I do.
You do?
I really do.
Who's looking for
She
her?
might be coming to Al with crazy
you never
people
know.
to put
exactly,
on TV.
You know?
Why don't you follow her around? like the bounty hunter.
You know, the interesting thing is Sue, everybody thinks Sue this wild, crazy. She has a very quiet existence.
Are you going to work the Olympics for NBC?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
You're going to be over in London?
In London, jolly old England.
How long are you going to be there?
We're going to be there almost 3 weeks.
You bring the wife or you're on your
The
own?
wife and the kids are coming.
Oh, no kidding.
Deborah and the kids are coming.
No fun for Al.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they'll only be there for a week now.
I want to suggest a new TV show for your
Okay.
production company. Sue the Bounty Hunter. Now listen to this. Sue Simmons has a whole change of life. What do you think?
Oh,
you don't like it?
I don't know if that would go.
Sue Simmons, bounty hunter in training.
I don't know that would happen.
Put her on with this other guy.
How about her sidekick Regis? Sue the Bounty Hunter with her sidekick
You
Regis.
get Alex Van Halen's wife. to be a bounty hunter.
How many more years on the NBC contract for today?
I think another 2 or so.
Another 2. If they say to you in 2 years, do you think you're going to think about retiring?
I don't plan on it. No.
You're still a young man.
I'm a young man.
How old are you now?
I'm going to be 58.
So in 2 years you'll be 60, according to my math.
Yes.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think that's it.
58 plus 2.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
it.
it's
You're
60.
good. You're good.
All right. And then you're going to look for a new contract.
Yeah.
You're going to do this as long as you can hold on.
You stay on the train as long as you can.
What do you think of this show? Sue Simmons, Coast Guard captain, where Sue studies.
Put Sue on a boat. Put her in the
What do you think of that?
bounty hunters.
I think Sue. But I do believe. Thank you.
Hey, here comes Sue Simmons.
There you go.
All right, look, Al Roker. Yes. You are something else. When you're not on planes disturbing people, or producing television shows, or spanking the kids, or getting spanked at naked. I mean, there's so much. Who knew?
Yeah. I mean, now that wouldn't be bad.
People think Al Roker, just nice guy. No. You're a deep individual. I mean, you've had experiences. I can't believe you were spanked nude by your father. Was he nude when he did it?
Oh, no.
You're just wrong.
Could you imagine the family films?
We discovered this when Al took a bunch of old Super 8s to be digitized.
Oh, gosh. I don't remember that.
How old were you when you had your last nude spanking?
As I said, I think I had on a thong.
How about this for sure? Sue Simmons spanking party. For you and
hold on a sec. Now, you remember about spanking.
Yes, I do.
Was it Dan Foreman?
Yes, Butt Bongo Dan. Butt Bongo Fiesta was Al.
One of your greatest achievements.
You are a delight. You're keeping the weight off. You're looking at a triathlon.
Well, you know,
that's running, biking,
and swimming. Yeah,
swimming.
Swimming's the hardest part for me.
Swimming's the toughest. And if you ever see a triathlon, they all swim over each other.
Yeah. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. I went to one. No, I know.
Are you talking about a full-on triathlon? Or are you talking
You're
about
not talking about an Ironman.
No. God, are you crazy? No,
what mileage are we talking about?
I think a sprint. I think you swim something like 500 yards or something like that. You bike 15, 16 miles and you run 4 or 5 or 6 miles.
Oh, you can do that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like a triathlon.
No. We're not talking Ironman. No,
okay.
That's insane.
Just want to try something new.
Yeah, something different.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen. Al Roker has said it all.
He said too much.
Yeah.
Probably.
I can't believe you would kill Deborah Norville. Wow, is that the headline or what? Yeah. Al Roker says he would kill Deborah Norville.
I know. I was hoping you had forgotten about that.
What happened to her anyway, Deborah Norville?
She's doing Inside Edition.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Hey, Deborah Norville has done okay.
What happened to Jane Pauley? Like, is she?
Jane Pauley, she does pieces for us.
She does?
Does she?
Yeah.
They throw her a bone once in a while.
Yeah, I know. She's doing well.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, good. I mean, her kids are grown,
When they fire this new, what's her name?
They're not fired.
Ann Curry?
Stop that.
Want to take money on that? Come on.
Stop it.
Well, I read the paper.
Nick.
Let's say they fire her. Would you want to see Meredith Vieira come back to the Today Show?
I'm not even.
Meredith isn't coming back.
She's not coming back. She's got. She just produced a movie.
Who would you like to? Let's say Ann Curry gets hit by a car tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay. Let's say. Who would you want? Rachel Fine? Who do you want to have take over that slot?
Gosh, I don't know. Sofia Vergara.
No, come on. Is there anyone you have in mind?
Sofia Vergara.
Is there anyone currently on your Today Show periphery that you think could step into that co-anchor chair with
Sarah Palin.
No, come on.
Who
do you think could do it?
I don't know. There are any number of people who could do it. I mean, look, that's the great thing about the Today Show. We've got a lot of people.
Right.
We've got people.
What about Lindsay Lohan? Would you ever consider her?
Wow.
Are you brought in on decisions like that? Do they come to you? Never.
Are you serious?
What do you think of Chaz Bono, maybe?
That's about as random a point.
I know. I'm trying to think of people. What I do is I throw out names.
Chaz Bono.
See what sticks to the wall.
Wow.
Wouldn't she be terrific? Do you consider him a man or a woman?
I haven't thought about it.
Well, you're so afraid to get...
No, I haven't thought about it.
When you look at Chad Bono...
Look, he says he's he, then he's he.
You're fine with that. You side with the transgender community.
Hey, look, I'm not dating him, so what the heck?
Are you afraid of controversy because you're on the Today Show? In other words, would you come out and say, I am pro-abortion?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't come out and say it's not because I'm on a news show. I'm not going.
You won't give your opinion on that.
No.
What do you think of these news guys who give their opinion?
Well, they're not news guys. I mean, you're talking.
You
you're
cease
talking
becoming
the
one.
Cable news.
I think you're for abortion. I think you like abortion.
So why would you
like
say
me.
that?
I'm for abortion.
But you don't
There's
like
too
it.
many. I do like it.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't understand him. He has been raving about abortion
people
for years.
in this world who are unloved, unwanted. It's hard enough when you're loved and
I
wanted.
understand that.
Of course, abort.
Look, listen. Here's the deal. My parents adopted 3 kids.
Well, there you go.
My
That's wonderful.
My oldest girl's adopted.
All of these jerk-offs who run around, women shouldn't have abortions. I don't see them adopting anybody. They just want more babies in the world, but they don't want to take care of them.
Well,
once they're born, then their job is over.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
I hear you.
But you don't weigh in on any of the topics of the day.
No.
Even Trayvon, you're not involved in that. You have a personal opinion.
Yeah, but I can't. But it's a news story. I can't.
Looks to me like the kid was it was a racial thing.
Look, I mean, on the surface, yeah. I mean, you got to assume. But look, can I say that? No, because I'm on a show that's covering that story.
Does that kill you sometimes? Do you ever want to give your opinion?
Sure. Oh yeah.
You think the day will come?
Have
when
you
ever
slipped? Did you just couldn't keep it in?
Yeah, one day he said, I love acid, LSD. Like when OJ was on trial, could you give your opinion? You can't.
No.
You still haven't given your opinion. No one knows where you stand on OJ.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Who snorted just now?
It wasn't me. Don't look
Even
over
on
here.
this show, you can't say whether OJ is guilty
because,
or not.
look, I mean, he's in prison, so there you go.
You would never admit whether you're a Republican or a Democrat?
Nope.
Do you think North Korea is bad?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you're willing to
I'll
say that? All right, I didn't know how far you would go.
Getting Bin Laden.
Definitely.
You were happy when they killed Bin Laden.
Yes.
You were.
Oh yeah.
You're admitting that.
Please.
You're not afraid they're going to fire you?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I think I'm safe on that one.
Holy mackerel. I mean, really. What a life.
It's good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
It is. You understand that you have to not give your opinion.
Yeah.
Does he ever take vacation, or
Yes.
is everything work?
I take. Oh, please, I take vacation.
Where'd you go on your last vacation?
We went to the Cayman Islands.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Just the wife or with the kids?
With the kids. With the kids.
Any time for nookie, or you have to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good
Like,
time.
will you go crazy on vacation, have sex twice with your wife in the same day?
That
I
would
don't
be
think
crazy.
so.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Do you hate France?
No.
You do not.
What?
I just want to see how far you go. Everybody hates France. All right. Chocolate or vanilla? What do you like better?
I like the Neapolitan. The chocolate vanilla strawberry.
Wow, you really are non-controversial.
No, I like.
Is that because you're on the Today Show?
I like.
or you really...
No, I like the chocolate. I like the vanilla. It's.
I like everything
in the
equally.
same slice. You
Right.
get 3 flavors. How great is that?
But you're right about abortion and things like that, because if these religious nuts, if they found out you were you supported a woman's right to choose, they go berserk.
I know. Oh my gosh, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, you
I
do.
got the Today Show.
You actually have something to do.
I gotta go do the Today
Screw
Show.
the Today Show.
No. And weather's up early today. I'm at 7:06.
All right, listen. Let's tell people why you came here today. That's
Big
more
Easy
important.
Justice.
Okay. Al Roker is producing a brand new show called Big Easy Justice.
Now, you don't appear on this show.
No.
No. And neither does J-Lo.
No.
And she won't even promote it. But she's involved. And what we're talking about here is a bounty hunter.
Yes.
We follow him everywhere. And Al
All
has
throughout New
personally
Orleans.
overseen this project to make sure you see the nitty and the gritty. Right. So, Al Roker's Big Easy Justice. Come see us again someday.
Absolutely.
Where you will answer whether or not you are for the legalization of prostitution.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, not against that.
Gotta go.
All right, here we go. The great Al Roker. We'll be back right after these words. Wow. Very in-depth. How are you?
Good.
Everything
good? Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, but we are. I mean, I'm excited we're going to be doing this stuff.
Yeah. I am
Good
too.
to see you.
I'm now
All right,
part of the
take
NBC
care.
family.
Yes, baby.
They've been Al, they've been lovely. Really.
Look, why not?
I feel like I have a family.
Tell Bella a second morning.
I will.
Quick picture out. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Al, may I talk to you on your way out?
Yes, please.
Attempts at dividing
That's a lovely jacket.
He attempted to divide you and Matt Lauer.
Yes.
He attempted to divide you and J-Lo.
He can't.
He cannot.
He cannot.
All right, Al.
He cannot.
Thanks.
Can I walk?
This is a Howard TV original production.
On this episode, Howard helps put Champion Magazine on the map by shooting their cover.
I like to turn you sort of this way.
And Ramen gets her own radio show, The Chatter.
Guy who shot his penis off.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Testing 1, 2.
Baba Booey.
Yeah. Hey-oh, yeah. I would like to be considered a professional photographer because I love doing it. My goal is to be comfortable with the camera and learn how to do certain things.
I don't even know where the love of photography came from, in the sense that I don't know where it originates. I just was always interested in learning about the camera and lighting and how to take good professional pictures.
See, that's the light.
I was just working, and all of a sudden the door opens, and there's Howard with his camera, and he's like, "Look natural, keep working."
See, but now I'm getting all shadows all over your face. I don't like that.
Even when I'm turned this way? How about now?
Turn toward me. That's pretty interesting. Oh, that's pretty dramatic. You're both.
Good job, both.
Both has a lot of settings to do. He's a professional photographer now.
I wouldn't know how to sign up.
Greg,
you're fucking me up.
I'm fascinated every time Howard picks a new hobby. You know, they always laugh at me for having moved from one thing to another, like horseback riding to boating. But who else does that?
I want to set the white balance.
Okay,
off that,
what? What is it? $16 for $8 for the DVD.
No good.
It was definitely harder to act natural and pretend he wasn't there for a couple different reasons. Because it's Howard, and because he has a camera, and because he wants to see me working, and he wants me to look good, and I don't look very good. I know I was going to get my picture taken, I would have showered today.
The way it's going, I don't think you're gonna get your picture taken. This is fucking retarded. I'm not doing anything.
But you know, I mean,
What is my shutter
separate.
speed?
Right, but basically, if you want to still get Netflix, unlimited DVD, unlimited streaming,
the same service you got before for $9.99.
He's the only photographer I've ever worked with who told me to get that goofy look off of my face. And my face is pretty goofy, so I didn't know what look he was talking about.
Hold on, I'm doing something. I'm like thinking you on, Greg.
In the end, Howard gave me a really, really amazing shot that he took of me, and to know that it was Howard that took it was really amazing. And it's a really cool picture, and to make me look somewhat human and decent is a tough job, and he did a great job.
What made Dave the winner? What made his case so compelling? Why do you think he won?
He was very sympathetic. There's a timetable. He's going to lose a leg. We had no idea that he was coming in to shoot us at the wrap-up show, but he came with the camera. He was just sort of skulking around like he didn't want to really us to draw attention to it on the air, and he just started shooting, so I just did what I was doing and let him do his thing. I don't think he was so upset by it that he wouldn't want me to bring it up. These are the kinds of things that we do talk about during the breaks.
Hey Lily, what was it that your doorman actually said to you?
It's a pretty cool picture. I'm going to deliver it today, but I wasn't able to sign it.
You want to sign it like in the corner? Right on the... now, I think this will work. This is what everybody suggested, so we'll just...
Yeah, but then it's going to come off the glass.
No, it's a paint pen.
I particularly like the aspect of having a finished product and giving it to someone where they can either hang pictures or make it part of a slideshow or something like that. I like the whole idea.
Love it, man. Thanks. I know exactly. I found a spot for it and everything.
Thank you, sir. I was trying to think of the year.
Thanks. Perfect, man. Thanks. I think it says, "I love you, man, Howard Stern." And I love you too, man.
Ralph came to me in early November and said that for Champion Magazine, they were going to have Howard Stern do the photo shoot for the cover of the December issue.
I was looking at some of his photographs one day, and I was looking at it going, wow, he's gotten really, really good.
You know, you showed me a bunch of stuff you were doing last night. You were showing me Photoshop. I think you got really, really good at all of this. I think you got a really good eye now, and the way you can work Photoshop, I was really impressed with that.
Oh, man.
Ralph called in one day, and he was just so complimentary of Howard's photography that I thought something was up.
He wants me to shoot the cover of his app. But I don't think he'd allow me to do it if he didn't think I was good.
Now I get it.
He wouldn't ask me to do it if I wasn't good.
Now I get it.
Ralph asked me if I